Hello and welcome to Talkin' Baseball. Today we are talking your team's biggest playoff concerns and a little Shohei, Bitcoin, politics. Click. Let's talk ball.
Yes.
Wieners. Oh, shoot. Justin Robleski.
Jose Ramirez. Homer.
Hello and welcome to Talkin' Baseball, presented to you by SeatGeek, code Talkin 2025. I am Jake Storielli. That is Trevor Plouffe. Rob Scirocco producing. We are coming live to you from beautiful Jersey City, New Jersey, as we are running one of our warehouse tournaments this week, as we are 9 games out from the postseason, and we are having some drama. I'm seeing Cleveland Guards tweets about winning the division, Coach Trev.
I mean, you sweep the Tigers. You go in there. You're 3.5 games back with 9 to go. You're not going to get there, but you're putting a scare into people. And, yeah, I mean.
Who do they play this weekend?
They play a 4-game set, doubleheader tomorrow with my Minnesota Twins, who are checked out.
I don't know.
They're checked out, guys.
Did the Guardians have a witch spell or something?
Yeah, Chris Rose.
Chris Rose is the Guardians' witch. Warlock.
Yeah. He's taking me out to dinner tonight.
Really?
It's me.
I must have missed that.
It's
text.
Peter Moylan. It's Chris Rose.
Oh.
It's Michelle Rose.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe I'll
Do you want to invite yourself?
I'll invite the boys for after, maybe. That's like the John Boy Media adults at the table.
It is. Whenever we come to the warehouse, there's one night with the kids. You know, the employees who are, they're in their 20s, and then there's always like the adult crew, which is me, Kels, Peter, Chris.
Oh.
Sometimes we let you to the adult table.
I was gonna ask. I was gonna see if you had dinner plans tonight. It seems you do, and that's fine. That's fine. Me and Rob will go fuck ourselves. So, let's talk some ball. And yeah, I don't want to say it's a weird time of year. It's a beautiful time of year, but like we've been talking about, a lot of the topics are very similar, except the Guardians reappearing.
It's playoff time,
Cincinnati and the Diamondbacks kind of approaching. Yeah, it's playoff seeding. It's who's going to be the rotation. Like we just briefly talked some Blue Jays. Like how are they going to line it up? Trev wants Trey Yesovich game 1.
I don't.
He says, get all the olds out of here. Give me the young buck. And you guys called in with some of your team's concerns. We also, Dalton put together a document for us that has what kind of has been the general consensus of biggest team concern. And I don't want to say we're starting off clicky, but Trev, this is a topic you have actually been hot to trot about, and we touched upon it last episode. The Dodgers, who will be a big part of this postseason, and Shohei Ohtani, click, and how they're going to use him this postseason. And you were kind of first on this. You were like, hey, maybe use the guy who you've said isn't going to pitch more than 5 innings this whole year. Use him out of the bullpen. Everyone clap back at you, as they always do. Clap back with no hands. Where are we at? Because now Dave Roberts is talking about it a little bit. The topic, you started this when it wasn't a topic, and now it's one of baseball's biggest topics.
I guess. We'll see how they handle everything. But what do the Dodgers have right now in spades at starting pitching? What have they struggled with basically all season? Is their bullpen. And not like haven't tried. I mean, they didn't do much at the deadline with the bullpen, but they didn't feel like they needed to because they brought in a bunch of guys and had what they considered to be one of the better bullpens in the league. Yes. It just hasn't turned out that way.
It looked like a super bullpen.
Yeah,
we laughed when they brought in Scott and Yates.
They were just out of nowhere. But, injuries, underperformance, that always takes place through a 162. So that's what we've seen. Tanner Scott, maybe he's just been tipping his pitches. Have you seen the video of him tipping his pitches?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I've seen the guys hitting the ball far.
Me too. Me too, like really far.
Like, why are guys hitting 97 at the top of the zone just like it's batting practice against them?
So there's
tipping.
I wish I had the guy's name. I saw the video on Instagram.
John Boy?
Maybe we could. It's not. But Tanner Scott had mentioned it in a post-game interview about how he thought he was tipping pitches. And all he was doing was before throwing a slider, there was a little bit of this with the head. A little bit of a head tilt. And let me tell you, because I've been around now, I finished my twin slate as a broadcaster.
Congrats.
So thank you. I'm around, different teams and clubhouses, obviously mainly the Twins, but I'll talk to other coaches and stuff as well. And one of the things that always gets brought up now, because I think, the Yankees have been, at the forefront of a lot of these discussions with how they're relaying the signs. I mean, Aaron Judge, 7 foot tall, doing the Birdman
Angels
at second
in
base.
the outfield.
It's insane. So that's been a hot topic. We talk about it all the time on the show. I've been adamant about we can't, like, software programs suck for this, but that should not be. That's not gamesmanship to me.
Right.
I've learned a lot about what teams are doing. A lot. Certain teams, I'm not mentioning who they are, have like literally people holed up in a hermit's den and all they do is watch video.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's some.
I've heard some hermit theories.
Yeah, interesting teams that are doing that. Which, look, if you're not doing it, you're behind.
Right.
Like that is the main thing. So that's going to be, I bet, and not that this hasn't been a thing, and we're kind of going on a sidebar here, whatever.
Yeah.
Not that it hasn't been a thing throughout the history of baseball. Like stealing signs, or picking up tips on pitchers has been there forever. It's gotten, okay. Let me cook here for a second.
Yeah, dude, yes.
If you're going to pay a shitty reliever, earmuffs, I missed it.
God damn it.
If you're going to pay him $3 million,
sure,
and you're like, hopefully this guy can like give me one more. I don't even know like what I'm, just if you're going to pay that, you could pay a dude, let's just call it $150,000
sure,
a year and say, sit on your computer and find me stuff. And you could probably, how many could you fit for $3 million?
Quick math would tell me
30. You could fit 30 guys with their computer for the same amount of price.
At $150, a little under 30. 20.
I went to $100,000 right there with that.
Oh,
math.
okay.
Yeah,
you sure did.
Yeah, because now I'm just cutting it.
And some hermits get paid differently.
But do you understand what I'm saying? Like, this is going to be something that's talked about during the postseason. Teams are going to really have to tighten it up. But okay, back to the Dodgers bullpen.
Thank you.
They've been a mess.
Yes.
A freaking mess.
More hermits, less wealthy pitchers is what you're saying.
I think that's the way we're going. Or hey, here's another one. Screw humans altogether.
Yes.
And let's just have a computer doing it.
Finally.
Because that's probably what's happening.
I
I haven't got that from anybody yet in the big leagues.
Right.
But every time I mention it, they're like, oh, yeah, obviously that's coming. So, like, it's probably already happening.
So you're Dave Roberts.
I'm Dave Roberts.
You're a little shorter. You're friendlier. You're well-respected.
What do you think about, looks-wise, we're about the same. Like, not great.
Yeah. I mean, how many years does Dave have on you at this point?
It's like we have cool jobs, so that matters.
Dave in his day. I don't know how.
Peacocking around stealing bases with the Red Sox.
Doesn't love a speedy guy.
You think he just, like, walks around with a base?
He's 53.
53?
He's a good-looking guy.
How do you show that? Feels like we got away from that a little bit.
Well, no, it's all circles back, Jake.
This is how it all circles back.
Yeah, it's a flat circle. Can Shohei be used out of the Dodgers bullpen? Do they have some guys that have been getting the job done? Sure. Vesia, I think, has been, I would say, reliable all year long. Banda, same thing. Those are two lefties, though. So what are we doing about, the right-handers out of the pen? Like, what are we going to do? Are we going to kick Emmett Sheehan to the bullpen? What's Clayton Kershaw's role? They're going to have some starting pitchers that aren't going to get starts, so that could be a bullpen help as well. But if we're talking about what I think is the best-case scenario for them, I think kicking Shohei to the back end for certain games. I wouldn't do it, game. I don't even know. You'd have to see where the series takes you. I don't think he's your closer. I don't think that. Because I don't think you can run him out there day after day after day. I don't think that works. But with the off days in these series, once I guess the Dodgers are going to be playing in the wild card. So I could see Shohei coming out of the bullpen for one of those games. And then once they get to a divisional or a championship round where those off days baked in, I think we could see him multiple times a series coming out of the pen. And how do you do that? Oh, my gosh. What if he gives it up? Then he can't hit.
Right.
You move him to the outfield. You hide him in the outfield and say, Shohei, just like play deep. You're in no doubles the entire time. Keep the ball in front of you and throw it in.
That's what we do anyways. That's every outfield defense I've seen. Like, it's
just do
only
that.
no doubles defense now.
And then, you lose the DH. You have a bench.
Right.
Pinch hit. How many times is that going to come up? You're not going to play 17 innings. It doesn't work that way anymore. So it's all right in front of the Dodgers if they want to do it. It sounds like they've been talking about it, and I don't think it's as far-fetched as many people thought 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, there comes some logistics stuff. You're right with the Dodgers starting pitching. I mean, they now, as long as those guys stay healthy, they have options there and options to kick to the bullpen, and it becomes a little bit of...
You're going Yamamoto. You're going Blake Snell.
Yep.
And you're going Tyler Glass now. That's who's getting starts.
So. Kershaw, if you go game 4.
I don't know. Well, we're not.
Let's say they go to the DS.
They're going to be in a wild card. I don't know if Kershaw gets a start.
It's been good.
I'd love him to get a start. I'd love him to. Here we go. He's retiring. Snaps. One of the greatest pitchers to ever do it. Nice guy. Love that he's been showing the dad bod off lately.
He's feeling really good about it.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
He's feeling really good about it. I'd still like to stir the pot with some Texas Rangers rumors this offseason because we did that for 8 years.
No.
We need to do that. And yeah, just on the unofficial dude meter, which I think we've brought to the forefront of baseball analytics, the amount of dudes that posted Clayton Kershaw's retirement thing in their Insta story, Jock, Glass, Snell. I mean, obviously, it's easy for these guys and their teammates or former teammates in Jock's case. But, you can also read through the lines. I think Miggy Rowe posted a video of Kershaw playing with, his kids, when they were visiting New York or something like that. I think Kershaw, he registers all time on the dude meter for his pitching performance and just, how guys handle themselves when you actually become a team leader and you're making that much money. And just there's a natural level of respect that people show, that ball players show ball players who are Clayton Kershaw. And I think if you pay it back, that's when your dude meter goes through the roof. And I think Kershaw has that to one of the highest degrees I think I've ever seen.
11-time All-Star, 3-time Cy Young. You want a Gold Glove? When did that happen? Love that for him. 5 times led the league in ERA. Roberto Clemente Award winner. He's won an MVP. 2-time World Series champ, although he didn't pitch. Which one did he not pitch in?
He pitched in 2020.
I mean, I could just look it up right now. He pitched in 2020, did not pitch last year.
Yeah. Okay, we had that. We got nervous for a second.
Why doesn't he have that listed on his page?
So Ohtani, out of the bullpen.
Yeah.
Would you start him? No.
I don't think you need to. I think your more pressing issue is the back end of baseball games. I think you have starters.
And I
wouldn't bring him middle relief. He's not you put a fire. He has to be at the end of the game.
So is it DH? So he takes an at-bat in the 7th or 8th inning.
Get your ass down to the bullpen.
Get down to the pen.
Yeah. That
part gets interesting to me.
Dude, a sick Shohei Ohtani bullpen car.
So what if he's warming up in the 8th or 9th inning and the Dodgers are rallying? Does he have to sprint from the bullpen for his at-bat?
No, because I'm going to have this sick bullpen car. It's going to be sponsored by someone super cool.
Be a wild moment.
How's that work
awesome. How's that work for the pitch clock?
What do you mean?
Hey, the on-deck hitter is in the bullpen getting warm. How do we get him to the plate? You know what I'm saying?
If it's at Dodger Stadium, I don't think there's a tunnel out to the bullpen, so he would have to sprint.
I mean, the scenes would be electric. But what if he has to hit? Genuine dumb guy question.
It sounds worse than it is. I think to get down in the bullpen, throw quickly. I think this is going to be interesting because he might have to play catch before he goes to the bullpen.
Right.
Because you got to lengthen it out. We might see some show catch from Shohei. Show catch means playing up and down the field lengthwise.
Right.
In front of the dugout.
Just warming up the outfielders between innings.
It's the only thing he can do. There's not enough
I don't know,
room
man.
Downstairs.
Is the other thing lurking here is he's a $700 man.
Exactly.
But
exactly,
he hasn't been coming out of the bullpen, so to mess with his routine.
He was making no money for the Japanese WBC team and came and shoved it up the Team USA's you know what.
What?
Earmuffs.
3, 2,
Dude, why is this so hard for people to like grasp? Like,
I don't know.
He's not made of glass.
I guess here's my thing. There are going to be a lot of pitching options and like real pitching options.
Maybe
like
maybe Blade Trinan just, I don't know.
Right?
I don't know.
Like what Trinan goes out in his first outing and looks nails, and it's like, okay, he's back. Tanner Scott, if he's tipping, Emmett Sheehan, I know doesn't have the name history of some of these guys, but he's been really strong this year. That I think they're going to flush out every option. And I think this isn't too far from what you're saying, but if every option's out and you've got a season or a series on the line, use the guy that can pitch really well.
Yeah.
I guess you got to make sure things are right, man, because if he gets hurt, my God.
What's left for Shohei to do in this game?
Nothing.
He's going to win MVP every year. He already got his bag.
Not if he gets hurt.
Won a World
again.
Series. He was hurt last year.
Right.
And won the MVP.
He did do really well.
So,
he did do really well.
You know what's left for him? Like legacy, being the most badass dude to ever do it, and that includes saying, "Yeah, I'll go to the bullpen and I'll be a starter in this league. I'll be the best hitter in this league. I'll steal a ton of bases in this league. I'll create my own 50-50 club, and I'll also close out playoff games." It's it. If he does that, Jake, it makes him, by far, no one has even a chance to sniff being the greatest player to ever do it. How can you say otherwise?
I can't.
Imagine if Shohei closes out a fucking World Series.
Yeah, I mean,
unbelievable.
I think, as you know, I'm always saying there's levels to this. That it's like,
why do you say that?
When
so
do you,
much?
I don't say that. I don't say that. I kind of do. It's when do you push the Shohei button? Is it a game 2 of the wild card and you're up 1-0 or down 1-0? Is it the NLDS game? I don't know. I think the stars have to align a little more than we're currently depicting.
Okay.
But we'll see.
How about game 3 of the wild card?
Yes. Like if it's season on the line, like why? Okay. Like have him. We saw the way they used to
use any game in the wild card, because you're like, okay, if we win game 1, that's huge.
They saw
game 2 is either closing it out or a must win, and then game 3 is a must win or like.
The other thing that's in the back of my head, and unfortunately he's a baseball name that's getting lost in history quickly by his own doing, but remember the way they used to use Urias in the playoffs?
Yes.
Like, could Shohei not do that? He's built up for 5 innings.
Ranger Suarez, Madison Bumgarner did it.
As long as he gets the
we
proper
still talk about Madison Bumgarner. He wasn't hitting.
Crazy baseball. He was hitting.
He wasn't.
He was hitting a little bit. I think 2 silver slugs coming up on a future JM baseball video. Check it out. And make sure you guys check out our JM Plus. JohnBoyMedia.com. We've had a little bit of a rebrand on the website. And we post a bunch of bonus content over there. So if you're in our JM world, and all the different Joe's McFly, Jolly, Panic, everyone, we got ice. We're always posting bonus content on there. So go check it out.
I'm on it right now. I've never been on this website.
Yeah, I know. And that's part of the problem.
No, I feel like I've been on our website before. This is different.
Yeah, we've had this for months on the low end, closer to a year.
I guess, why would I go on the website?
We're making the content.
I know what the content is. You know what? I go on shop.johnboymedia.com.
You know what, Trev? We're the guys making the sausage in the back. We don't work on the website,
Exactly.
We're grinding up the pigs. So that was a little Dodgers. Playoff is that their biggest concern is their bullpen pitching.
Yeah,
because if game 1 of the wild card they lose because of bullpen game,
a lot of people are like, okay, what about Michael Kopech? He's back. He's just walking everybody. I don't think if the choices are that and Shohei, it's Shohei.
Tell you what, bullpen. It's the easiest thing to fix. Basically, it's just guys getting outs, in 1 inning spans. Nice, Jake. Thanks for that. But we have seen, the Texas Rangers bullpen going into the playoffs was a mess. The Atlanta Braves in 21.
You just need 3 guys.
That people remember that bullpen as like the holy crap, and as Minter and Nutsack and all of that.
It wasn't that way going in.
Going in, it was their weakness. So I guess I'm interested to see, because there's a couple teams right now that their concern is their bullpen, and if the Dodgers come out their first series and look nails, watch out, because they're probably back to being the favorites. They could also, like, what it was 2023 when they faced the Diamondbacks, and it was the Dodgers were in the playoffs. The problem was their starting pitching, and when the Diamondbacks started rolling up on Lance Lynn and the guys throwing for them,
Clayton Kershaw.
We have some more teams to go through.
That was a good discussion. Way to go, Jake.
Look at us. Yeah. Dinner? Let's Bobby's got some voicemails for us from the people, because that's who we are.
Hey, boys, this is Isaac from Fort Wayne, Indiana. I'm a Blue Jays fan, one of the few in the United States, I'd have to guess. But I was just calling to get your guys' thoughts on the third starter for the Blue Jays for the postseason. I'm pretty confident in Scherzer or in Gausman and Bieber, but I want your guys' thoughts on who you think the best third starter would be. Thanks, boys. Jake sucks.
Oh, right at the end there.
You got it in.
Right at the end. Thank you. An American Blue Jays fan. All right. We love that. This is a good reminder that you guys know your team better than us. We will add some commentary. But, Trev, we were talking about this beforehand, and Kevin Gausman is the lock. He's kind of been the guy. He's also, his second half has been really strong. That I think Kevin Gausman is your game one. Get that done. From there, it starts getting a little trickier because Scherzer has been going downwards a little bit. But a reminder, he is Max Scherzer. Your guy Barrios is there. Bassett is there. Bieber is there. And then they just called Trey Yesavage, who, Yesavage he is. That, okay, Toronto kind of has a good problem here, we think.
So they're going to get a bye.
Yes.
I don't think there's a way they don't with 9 games left.
It would have to be cataclysmic.
Oh, yeah. That's not a word. I don't think it's a word, is it?
Trev, I think so.
I think you combine
that's
two
one
words.
That's one of Joe's words he learned once, so he says it a lot.
Yeah, that could be like a college word. High school grad here.
Relating to or denoting a violent nature event.
Ooh. Of course you
like
would,
that.
Of course you would use that word. Okay. What was the question? The third starter?
Toronto's third starter. I think
They're going to need 4. I guess not in the DS. You need 3.
Not necessarily. Depends. Yeah.
Okay. First starter's Gausman. Yes, I 100% agree with that. It gets a little interesting after that because I would say that it's probably Barrios. I do think in
Bieber.
Yes, I do. I think it's Gausman, Bieber, Scherzer.
Okay.
With a hint of possibly a Savage. That's what I think. Is that how you say his name? Because I don't want to butcher that.
No,
Okay.
I looked into it because I was like, Yesavage. Maybe it's not as savage as we're hitting it at the end, but come on.
Yeah.
Like, if that's going to be your name, kid, and you're going to pitch like that, highest release point in MLB. I think you're right. I think
you could go if you put your Savage in the bullpen, then it's Bassett for game 4.
Yeah, I like that. And so does Barrios come out of the bullpen?
I think that you have him as a piggyback.
Yeah. Yeah. Personnel. Okay. Let me know if this is dumb. But the personalities matter here. Like, Gausman deserves it. Bieber, you made a trade. It's working out for you.
Yes.
Shane Bieber, yes.
How about that trade?
Also,
Oh my
right?
God.
Also, in a playoff series, anything can happen, and it's all hands on deck. So the plan can change pretty quick. But, man, to not give Max Scherzer a start when he's had a pretty solid year, he's going to have extra rest. And if you have Yesavage to follow him, that's just that fun baseball stuff.
Well,
let's
want to piggyback those two guys.
Like, let's say if Scherzer, you send Scherzer out there because he's Max bleeping Scherzer.
Okay.
Nice. Edited that one for the children listening. It's Max bleeping Scherzer. If he goes out and he has it, it's Max Scherzer.
Okay.
And he just did it. And he's your guy. And he's, Max Scherzer is one of the guys that's changed the tone of this organization this year. Right?
Yes.
that I think there's also a moment of honesty that I don't know. Again, I don't know if it's Schneider and Max. I don't know if it's Max operating alone. But, okay, if he goes out there and over 2 innings, he's not looking like the good version of Max Scherzer, it's a playoff game. You pull that plug and you have Savage or Barrios or whoever ready to go.
I mean, is Eric Lauer factor into this?
Sure. I can make Eric Lauer work.
I'm thinking because he has been working. The last 4 outings has been 2 1/3, 1 2/3, 1 1/3, 1 1/3. Is he Max Scherzer's piggyback?
If they stack a lineup with a bunch of lefties, absolutely. This is where we're now going a step further, that the matchup matters and what the other team is doing. But you kind of have to give Mad Max one start.
Yeah,
right?
I think he's going to be the third starter, and then I think after that's when the discussion with the Savage and Bassett and Barrios lies. But if you look at just WHIP, which is I love going to that because look, traffic on the bases is traffic on the bases. Right. Bassett and Barrios are right around a 1.3 right now, and I think in a postseason scenario, you're just, I don't know if you trust that. I know they're a good defensive team. I understand all that, but that's what I would do. It'd be Gausman, it'd be Bieber, it'd be Scherzer with a piggyback from Lauer or one of those guys, and then you Savage.
Hey, and I think the other caveat we should put up.
But that's crazy, dude, to think that we're just giving a start to. Let me rethink all this. I don't know, man. You're just going to give a rookie just a start in the playoffs?
I didn't. I said he should follow Scherzer.
Okay.
I will say this. I'm about to say that because if he goes out, this is where playoff baseball at this point is crazy. They're dude, what if Savage goes out? His next start's against Kansas City, and what if he goes 6 shut?
Yeah, no,
it
seems like it might be an audition situation right now, especially with the Blue Jays, how they've basically locked up a bye.
We're gonna find out.
Okay.
What else we got, Bob?
Hey guys, Tom here, lifelong Brewers fan.
Okay.
Wow.
Hoping we'll be the one seed and get home field throughout the playoffs. But my biggest concern is our lack of left-handed pitching. All of our best starters are righties. Our top 2 bullpen guys, McGill and Uribe, righties. And I'm looking at the heart of that Phillies roster with Schwarber and Bryce Harper and even the Cubs, Kyle Tucker, Ian Happ, PCA, all hitting from the left side and going through those righty pitchers. Am I overthinking it? Can righties get the job done? Let me know.
Trev, can righties get the job done?
Yes, they can. Yes. It all just depends on who you are, but, it's not always, hey, the righty-lefty matchup is a loser. That's not how it goes. I mean, you do have Aaron Ashby. You do have Jared Koenig in that bullpen. Jose Quintana erasure.
Oh.
Come on. Don't forget about him. So I am not worried in the least bit about the Brewers and just who they're going to throw out there. I think that's not something that you really concern yourself with. Do you concern yourself with those mashers? Yeah, not just because they're lefty, just because they're mashers. And it doesn't matter who you put out there. Go check Kyle Schwarber's splits this year.
Yeah.
I believe Bryce Harper, same thing. So it's not just as easy as throwing a lefty out there and these guys are going to get out. You just need good pitching. And guys that can keep. I think the main thing for the Brewers, if you're talking about Brewers-Phillies matchup already, would be keep the ball in the yard.
Yeah.
The guys that can keep the ball in the yard, that's who you want pitching for you. But I'm not overly concerned with the lack of left-handers. I mean, there is lefties. There's lefties.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're the Brewers, again, jump into the Phillies. Look hello, Milwaukee. What a year. Of the National League teams against left-handed starting pitchers this year, which isn't an all-encompassing stat, none of them crush lefties. Like the Mets have a winning record against lefties, 23-21. That's the best of NL playoff teams. So it's not like you're looking at that going in. Like, I was a little worried for the Yankees if they play Houston. Houston's 18-13 versus lefties. But I guess for me, the whole thing is Houston is predominantly right-handed. The Yankees, the 1 and 2 starter for the Yankees are lefties. That, I don't know, if the righties just have a day, you lose a playoff game because you got out-rightied. So I get that being a genuine fear. But I don't know. You've got a couple lefties in the pen that you're going to roll out your right-handed starting pitching, and if someone really becomes a problem, you could still throw a guy there. But like you said, it very much depends on the hitter because those Phillies guys, it doesn't
matter for them.
Just get the best pitcher out there.
I'm also looking at, two of their top right-handed relievers in Trevor McGill, which he needs to get healthy. They have some time now to do that. Lefties hit worse against him. Abner Uribe, the same exact thing. I had it right here. A 533 OPS against lefties and a 573 versus righties. So, there's reverse splits. There's all those things. I'm not worried about that.
Thank you.
Coach Trev, Jake, what's going on? Big fan of the show, guys. Hey, so what I'm not a big fan of is the Detroit Tigers right now. We are 3.5 games behind Chris Rose's guard dogs, and a little nervous about what's going to happen. Where do you guys think the Detroit Tigers season ends, if it's in the playoffs, or if they're not even going to make the playoffs?
Whoa!
Left, I'm concerned.
Whoa!
That's the easiest question of all time.
Oh, my God.
It's going to end in the playoffs.
Milwaukee's getting ready for the Phillies, and Detroit's wondering if they're going dancing. Detroit, you're going to get in. I think you're still going to win the Central. We just got to win a couple ball games, baby.
We do have schedule watch, which is fun. So they're at home against Atlanta for 3, then at Cleveland again.
Yo,
Hold on a
handle
second.
your business against Atlanta. Oh, God.
And then they're going. So, okay, this is actually, it's a better question than I thought now that I got the schedule up. 3 versus Atlanta. You never know what you're going to get out of Atlanta.
I've never known.
Yeah, not, especially this year. What'd you just do right there? Is that a strike?
I never knew.
Have you seen that Instagram of the guys doing their strike 3 calls?
No.
I gotta show it to you. It's
Okay.
pretty good. I don't really have a good one.
Me and my college roommate, Nick Proch, shout out.
Yeah, I know Nick.
Yeah, the mailman from Grown Losers with me.
He's a music guy.
Big music guy, big silly guy. His silly chord is
good
is
beard.
There. He great beard. We have a habit of sending each other the best of the stuff on Instagram that's nothing.
Okay.
So yesterday he sent me an account that's a guy that makes conveyor belts, and he just shows how they work, and it's set to heavy techno. I'll show you. It's it's
not
really
now.
bad.
Don't show me
I'm going
now.
to show you now.
Right now?
I'm going to show you right now.
Isn't this every girl's nightmare, guys showing them Instagram reels? You're going to get our show canceled.
I know. Now we're reported. I guess shout out to the account is 123 Rollin' Bond.
Shout out.
So subscribe. 67.5K followers. The world's a weird place.
Where did we go off the
Detroit.
rails? Detroit. Atlanta.
Bro, if they don't
strike 3 calls. That's right.
If they don't handle Atlanta, I'm kind of with this caller.
Yeah, I was out on him.
You
but now I'm
cannot
back.
put it in the Guardians' hands next week.
Okay, so right now, let's just talk about this. The Detroit Tigers are sitting 85-68, okay? Boston is 2 games behind them at 83-70. Cleveland, as we mentioned, 3.5 games back. But let's just for fun here.
For funsies.
Let's say that the Guardians take 3 or 4 from the Twins, which is probably going to happen. I'm just a realist here. Twins are, they're playing in the offseason right now. So there's the half game.
Okay.
And then just call it another game. Let's just say that
the series Tigers and Guards cannot be within 3 games. Come that series.
if it's 2 games and then they have to go at Cleveland, okay. And then Boston's gonna be fighting for their life as well. I don't know, man. It's very interesting. I didn't know the Tigers had it that bad. And they didn't until they got swept by Cleveland at home with Tarek Skubal on getaway day. Big Christmas.
Change up to John Kensey.
They're going to make it. They're going to make it. They're going to make the playoffs.
They're going to make it. And I guess we're being dramatic right now, too.
Hey, would I be just like slightly happy if they didn't because I didn't have them in the postseason?
I think you would.
I whispered that for a reason.
You would be.
Don't clip that.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. Even as dramatic as I'm being right there, like, don't be within 3 games come that series. Like, if it's 3 games and Cleveland wins the first game, like, that basically ends it. So, or excuse me, Detroit wins the first game. So, Detroit, it's a long season for a reason. You guys banked a lot of wins. You're using up some of your bank account. Can be okay. That can be okay.
3.5 games with 9 to play for them, 10 with Cleveland. But the caveat is, Jake, they play each other.
I know.
They just got swept.
They did just get swept.
Oh my God. I am.
I know. That's become more interesting than we thought.
You know what's real tight in that Tigers clubhouse right now? Yes.
Trev, I just had to look something up. I think we have fantastic news.
Okay.
Do you know who's playing at MSG this weekend?
That's Madison Square Garden.
Yes.
Is it are we talking like music?
Yeah.
Oh. Rez.
Dua Lipa.
No.
But not tonight. I was going to suggest maybe after your old people dinner. It's Clapton tonight, so Chris Rose and Michelle are probably going to that.
I like Eric Clapton.
Everyone
Derek and the Dominoes.
Everyone loves
Cream.
Eric Clapton. Come on. Okay. Who else we got, Bobby?
Hello. I was wondering what your guys' thoughts are on the Cubs in the playoffs with Tucker potentially being out and the rotation struggles with Matthew Boyd not doing great as of late, and how they can handle themselves against the Padres at Wrigley. So that's all. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you to Ian Happ for calling in, trying to throw us off.
That
we
was
know that was
interesting.
you, Happer.
That was interesting.
Thanks for checking in, pal. The Cubs have been a weird exercise for me all year. I'm happy it worked. They had the big offseason. They were winning the division. We go Cubs go. One of the more electric songs of all time, even outside of baseball.
What are we worried about again? Does Kyle Tucker need to be back and feeling good? Yeah.
Yes, and I think the weird thing about the Cubs is there's concerns kind of in every aspect. Like the bullpen has gone. Valencia's hurt.
They have a very strange kind of fun bullpen. My fingerprints are all over this team.
Go on.
Caleb Thielbar.
Yes.
Your
guy.
My guy. You can trust him. Curveball from the heavens. Who's the other guy that just got over there that my fingers are all over?
Drew Pomeranz.
Oh, they aren't. No, there's another guy. I'm missing him right now.
Your fingerprints. Ryan Brazier. Eli Morgan.
I don't know.
Kyle Tucker.
There was somebody else I saw. Is it Kittredge?
Kittredge
It is
over there.
Kittredge, yeah. Fingerprints.
Oh,
all
I didn't know
over
your
him.
fingerprints were on
Tampa
him.
Bay Rays 2017.
Okay.
They have essentially everything you need to get the job done. Now, it's running a little short now. You could talk about Matthew Boyd and some of his recent struggles, but you still have, like, Cade Horton's been the best pitcher in the National League.
Yeah, and Shoda's
nasty. So, like, you have guys, and again, is it running thin a little bit, like me and Jake's hair, unfortunately?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Gosh, darn it, dude. I don't know, man. We talk about this Cubs offense, and there's been swings in it. There's been huge starts by PCA, then obviously a huge dip from him as well. But if you go up and down the lineup, we're talking about 8 guys with an OPS plus over 110. Like, the lineup is long, and it doesn't matter like how you're feeling at the end of the season. I swear it doesn't matter. I swear it doesn't.
Right.
Because the playoffs
That first
happen.
at-bat.
It's a completely different atmosphere. The zeros are on the board now. It's a completely new thing. It's a different type of baseball. I'm in on the Cubs, man. Like, they can take this time now to work on whatever needs to be worked out to set everything up. Are they going to get a bye?
No, so
they are not going to get it.
So that was the other part.
They're not going to.
That was the other part of our caller. They are one of the few things we truly know about the postseason. It's going to be Padres at Cubs.
Yes,
Wrigley for 3 games, and I think that's their other concern.
The only way it wouldn't be is if the Padres catch the Dodgers.
Right.
Yes.
So I mean, either way, they're hosting the Dodgers or the Padres, which are last year's 2 best teams that still have potential to be that. And yeah, if you're a Cubs fan, that shouldn't excite you. Like you should, yes, you'd like to be saying something differently about those teams. But if I told Cubs fans before the season you'd be hosting,
isn't that what you want? Let's go. Don't be scared. Who do you want to host? You got to beat the teams.
The Twins.
I mean, yeah, everybody wants that. Okay,
that's who you want to host. Hey, and Rob, I don't know if it's the next one, but I know Padre fans, every fan base is having concerns right now. I guess that's why we're doing this.
Let me look at the Cubs, what they've been doing. 10-6 in September.
Know what else I needed to shout out while you find your numbers? Nico Horner has put together a full season, a full season that the stats geeks are starting to come out, and his season he's
a baller.
Is really good, and he doesn't get mentioned enough.
7-6 versus the Dodgers and the Padres combined. 3-3 for the Padres. 4-3 for the Dodgers. How does that work out? Why do you have more against?
I still don't get the schedule.
I don't understand the schedule either.
I know Jom's got a plan that everyone agrees with, but
yeah, he's been touting that a lot because I told him I liked it.
He believes in it.
I told him I liked it, and I said that some other guys that told me they watched it and liked it, and I shouldn't have said that.
He believes in it.
Yeah,
and he should.
I got 2 more. You want Astros or Mets?
Let's go Stros.
Hi, my name's Hayden. I'm a huge Houston Astros fan, and I was wondering what Jake and Trev's thoughts on if Josh Hader isn't available in that first round of the postseason. I don't want Brian Abreu out there in the ninth inning. I've seen too much of him just not being able to get the job done and not be able to find the zone. I would rather have Craig Kimbrell or even Brian King in that zone in that 9th inning than Brian Abreu. He is the best 8-inning pitcher in the game, just not the best 9th inning pitcher in the game. I want to get your guys' thoughts on it, and I hope you have a great day.
Okay. I understand where you're coming from because Brian Abreu, especially as of late, has been putting a ton of base runners on. It's just how it goes. I'm looking right now, even in September, he's been at the back end of the games now since mid-August.
Since Hader went out, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll just go September because that's what we're looking at. And I know I just said everything changed in the playoffs, which is true. So you can just change things. But here in September, 1 inning pitch, 3 hits. So that's a lot of base runners there. Then the next game, just 1 hit, no walks. Then it was 2 hits, 2 walks. Then it was a clean inning, and then it was 2 hits, 1 walk. Then it was 3 hits, 1 walk. So yeah, he's putting guys on base. And if you're a fan of a team that has a closer that does that does the tightrope act, it sucks. It does suck. But does he get the job done enough? Only runs in 2 of those outings. He's going to be the guy at the end of the game. Craig Kimbrell's not going to be the guy at the end of the game. It's just not going to happen that way. So unless Josh Hader's back, this is what you're going to have to deal with, and it's going to be like a edge of your seat type experiment.
I want to.
Is there anybody else? You can't.
I mean, I don't know. The rookie Blue Ball I know has been striking dudes out. So is that
you just going to put him in the 9th inning of a playoff game?
I don't believe in that. And part of I think people sometimes just hearing our opinions on stuff. I think analytics kind of got away from this for a little bit. Those last 3 outs. Yes, I get the lanes, and if the top of the lineup's coming up in the 8th inning and throwing your closer out for that, I get it. You can't lose the game there. But that 9th inning is still different. It is that, yes, I understand what Houston's saying.
You know what Brian Abreu doesn't do?
What's that?
Give up homers.
That's good. Walks better than a homer.
That means a lot, dude. That means a lot. 4 homers on the year and 68 and a third innings pitched.
That matters.
It matters more than almost anything because, yeah, you might walk a guy, but keep the ball on the ground. Keep it in the park. That gives you a shot.
Man, this Houston roster.
It's fun. I'm sorry. I know it's different, but it's fun.
It's just all over the
It's
board.
all over the place.
Like, you go through the lineup, and you're like, Caratini's batting 5th? And you're like, what is that right now? And then you see Yiner hitting 6th, and you're like, could that guy could win ALCS MVP, and I wouldn't be shocked at all.
Okay.
I don't know. They've got the 1-2 punch in Brown and Framber. It's how are they going to navigate the rest of the
Is
pitching?
Framber a 1-2 punch right now? He's been pitching like buns.
Yes.
Buns, Jake.
Hey, man.
I don't know if you've seen his last 5 starts. It's been bad.
Yeah, but the locker room likes him.
Here's the earned runs last 5 starts. 7, then 0 against Colorado. Your Yankees put up 6 against him.
The incident.
Then he pitched against Texas. 7 innings pitched, 3 earned runs, so quality start. And then his last start against Atlanta, 4 innings pitched, 5 earned runs. It has not been as easy as putting Framber out there and you're going to win the game. Right. So that's an interesting one. And we talked about that. Like, that whole incident has changed the way people look at Framber. Maybe if you were around him, because I've heard little whispers. If you were around him, you kind of maybe knew that he was a little odd. I'll use that word, that adjective right there.
Yeah.
Cataclysmically odd. Nope, that doesn't work.
No.
But now it's out there.
Now it's kind of out there.
Yeah.
Can't
put it back.
It's more than just hair and tiny gloves.
God, what is their playoff rotation?
That's what I'm saying, man. I was going to use a different word than what you use for Houston. Their roster. Okay, again, I didn't want this to come up, and maybe this is the beauty of sports, that sometimes things just come together and whatever. There's also times you look back at your baseball team like 3 years removed, and you're like, what was that?
Like, good or bad?
Kind of both. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say it in the most negative light, but like, they're going to, like, is Enyel De Los Santos a 7th inning guy for them right now? And that could lead to good or bad memories. I don't know. That's kind of the beauty of it all.
My fingerprints are all over this team. 2018. Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. I think that was 2018. It was.
Jason Alexander? Who are you talking about?
Enyel De Los Santos.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Fellas.
Yeah.
I think there's a Mets one, Robert.
Hey, guys. Long-time listener, first-time caller. And I'm calling to give all the other National League teams' biggest concern, which is if these damn Mets get hot.
Yeah.
If they make the playoffs and get hot, they're going to be one of the better teams in the league, and they could run through the National League and accidentally stumble their way into a World Series. Probably not going to happen because they kind of suck most of the time, but damn it, they're good for 3 weeks. Bye.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Hard agree.
Yeah.
Like, hard agree. They have an offense that could take a game over at any given moment, right?
I'd like to thank Ian Happ for calling in again.
Dude, why are you making fun of Ian Happ?
I'm not making fun of Ian Happ.
You are.
I'm not, what? I'm saying that Ian Happ's the king of cool, just calling in our show.
Every once in a while, I'll be like, me and Ian Happ are like the same.
No.
And then he's not. I don't think he likes me at
he's
all.
not. Did you see he bought his old high school, like he built like their new gym facility or something? Like, every box he checks off.
I know. Have you even drank the wine I gave you, Ian?
No.
It's really good.
No. He fed it to his dog.
He's like, this was only $400 a bottle?
That was a lie to PETA, our listeners. Are the Mets even making the playoffs? Like, that's the other problem.
That's a good point. There are 2 teams within 2 games of them with 9 to go, and there's the Giants who are under 500, so I can't talk about them. 3 games back. Yeah, I mean, they got to do that, but could they just turn it on in the playoffs? 1,000%. They have all the makings of a wild card team that just goes on a run. Yes. And, like, they're not even the same. They spent $1 billion in the offseason.
Right.
So they're not this cheeky little wild card team, although they played themselves into that role. But, yes, they have everything. They have, well, we think they have the starting pitching. They got these young dudes.
Yeah, I don't know if they do.
They do, though. Like,
I think
those guys are fucking nasty earmuffs.
McLean deserves all the respect and like
It's
he's
McClain.
earned it.
It's McClain. I know it's not. Doesn't look like it.
But he's so McLean. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Box scores have been.
Okay.
Yeah, I struggle with his name. For some reason, both of them don't work well for me.
You Savage and McClain?
No, Nolan and McLean.
Oh, together.
Yeah.
Nolan McLean.
I like calling like Nolan McLean. Kind of sounds like
No McClain.
like he's a car from Cars. Anyway,
God.
wonky ep.
Would he strike your ass out in 3 pitches?
Oh my
Yes.
God. Yeah, dude. What? All of these guys. I've said this for a little bit now. Dude, Soto is literally different, and the way that guy is gonna lock in if they're in postseason games, and like sometimes he sees a dude come in and he's just like, I am going.
Yeah, he knows.
You're not getting me out right
100%.
now. And that's with Alonso, who's had postseason experience, an amazing season. That's with Lindor. Like, yes, the Mets lineup has in a way underachieved, but in a way we believe in them come the postseason. The pitching, they are going to be my most fun pitching path to watch because I like all their bodies. And like in the wild card game, ugly it up, right? You got 2 to 3 games to save your season.
Oh, they're going all out. What do you mean? Yeah.
Like they should be pitching 7 guys a game.
They're going to.
Right?
They don't. I don't think you trust rookies to go 3 times to the order. I don't think that's going to happen. So, I mean, we're looking at 1 time, and then if you can make it through 2, if you get base runners on, we got somebody else coming. That's exactly how I think they'll approach it. I was just looking up Swaggy V's numbers. Oh, man. It's just in September, not good. It's back to hitting like 189. It's tough. The league is tough, people. I keep telling you that. You can be good for 1 year, but you got to be good for 6 years.
Right.
To make some cash in this league. Not really 6 years. Like at least 4, though.
Right.
And good luck. Good freaking luck.
Didn't work for me.
It didn't. No.
Sure didn't. What else do we got, fellas? We kind of cracked there.
Yeah, we were talking about remaining schedule watch. I don't know if we need to do that.
Yeah, I guess if anything jumps out to you, I'm interested. But
all right, let me just see if anything jumps out. Tigers jumps out.
That jumped.
Who are the other teams on the fringe? The Mets. The Mets go 3 games at Washington, at Chicago, at Miami. That plays very, very well in their favor. Although Jolly Olive has told me multiple times they play down to the competition. Cubs don't really need to do anything, so that's interesting. The D-backs have a gauntlet of a schedule. Philly's already clinched, and then Dodgers, and then at San Diego to end. The Reds, they got a 4-game set with the Cubs. So that was yesterday was the first game, which Hunter Green dominated. Took a no-hitter into the 7th. So they have Chicago, Pittsburgh, and Milwaukee, which Milwaukee have already clinched and done everything at that point. So they have a pretty good schedule.
Dodgers, San Francisco, at Arizona, at Seattle.
For the Doyers?
For the Dodgers.
What are we worrying about them?
I don't know. Like, could the Padres
the NL West,
actually?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I
don't know.
They're at Chicago. Milwaukee, I think, to clinch.
At the Chicago White Sox for the Padres.
Yes.
So that should be 3.
Yeah, we'll see. And then it's Milwaukee and Arizona. I don't know where we're going with all this.
We're going to track. We're gonna watch the whole thing.
You think you could track like in the wilderness? Like with footprints and stuff?
No.
Like a tree branch that's just like a little off. Oh, that's broken. Like not how it's supposed to be broken.
I'm 100%. I'll up it.
I love watching, like, you know, in the shows where like there's a guy that tracks. He's like, oh, a hobbit lay here.
Yeah.
No. And then his hands were bound.
I mean, that's a partially fictional story. I need you to know that. I need you to know that part. No, man.
They made their way into the forest.
I love the great outdoors, but man,
Fangorn Forest, don't go in there.
I do need I need like an actual bed at night. Like camping.
Oh, so you can't. I
don't want to track anyone through the
programming
woods.
alert. Right. I will be camping next week during a very important time of the season.
What are you sleeping on?
An RV.
Right.
God, yeah.
Exactly.
I have kids.
Right.
Could I camp myself? Absolutely. 1,000%.
Interesting.
I love the outdoors. I don't get to do it enough. I used to be a much more outdoorsy person.
That's a weird ask for the family if you say, "Hey, I'm going camping by myself."
Yeah, or like I don't know, man. Like I used to go like beach fishing. I used to go fishing so much more, man. And I'm going on a fishing trip.
It was you, Paul Blackburn.
Was not Paul Blackburn. We never hung out. But now all I do is untangle my kids' poles, and I tie new hooks on, and it's just. I love them. Love my kids.
Love your kids.
They've ruined my life, fishing-wise.
Fishing-wise. Everything else is fantastic.
No, I have a great life. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. We juggled some things. We had to get this out for you. Trev's going 6'7".
No, that's not what I was juggling.
And I don't know. It kind of looked like that. We'll be back Monday. Playoffs are going to be here oddly soon. 10 days.
Yeah, dude, then we're like every day.
Then it's every day.
Holy shnikes.
The grind, streaming, talking.
Streaming and talking.
Yapping. Buy a shirt.
Yeah.
No ads this ep.
Like and subscribe. And comment below.
Nice.
Comment if you think Jake could survive outdoors.
Oh, I'd survive. It's ugly.